This is David Whispers, and tonight we are going to be reading about Henry Cavill. And yes, it is pronounced Cavill. I just Googled it and heard it from the man himself, the strapping man himself. He is an unbelievably handsome gentleman. It's ridiculous. That's beside the point. We're here to read about him from Wikipedia, and before I continue, it's one of those nights. Actually, I shouldn't even say one of those nights. It's a very unique night. I'm recording this on October 31st, Halloween, and it is the evening, so I fully expect a lot of trick-or-treaters out there making some noise and cars whooshing by. It's evening. It's about 6 p.m., so this may be a noisy one, and I apologize. Well, let's read about this guy right here, Henry Cavill. Henry William Dalglish Cavill, born May 5th, 1983, is a British actor. He is known for his portrayal of Charles Brandon in Showtime's The Tudors from 2007 to 2010, DC Comics character Superman in the DC Extended Universe, Geralt of Rivia in the Netflix fantasy series The Witcher from 2019 to present, as well as Sherlock Holmes in the Netflix film Enola Holmes 2020. Cavill began his career with the roles in the feature adaptations of The Count of Monte Cristo from 2002 and I Capture the Castle 2003. He later portrayed supporting roles in several television series, including BBC's The Inspector Lynley Mysteries, ITV's Midsummer Murders, and Showtime's The Tudors. He has since appeared in numerous major studio films, such as Tristan and Isolde, 2006, Stardust, 2007, Blood Creek, 2009, Immortals, 2011, The Cold Light of Day in 2012, Sandcastle in 2017, and Night Hunter 2018. Cavill gained international recognition with his role as Superman in the DC Extended Universe superhero films Man of Steel, Batman vs. Superman Dawn of Justice, and Justice League. He also starred in the action spy films The Man from U.N.C.L.E. and Mission Impossible Fallout. Cavill was born on May 5th, 1983, the fourth of 5 boys in Jersey, Channel Islands. His mother, Marianne Dalglish, was a secretary in a bank. She was born in Jersey to Scottish, English, and Irish heritage. His father, Colin Cavill, was born in Chester, England, and was a stockbroker. He was educated at St. Michael's Preparatory School in St. Saviour, Jersey, before attending Stowe School in Stowe, Buckinghamshire. In 2000, while playing rugby, 16-year-old Cavill met actor Russell Crowe, who was shooting on location at the Stowe School for the film A Beautiful Mind. The actor shared some acting tips and later sent a package to his boarding school. The two actors later worked together on Man of Steel. Cavill began his film career with a role in Laguna and Kevin Reynolds' adaptation of The Count of Monte Cristo. He continued with appearances in BBC's The Inspector Lynley miniseries, the television film Goodbye Mr. Chips, and the television series Midsummer Murders. In 2003, he had a supporting role in I Capture the Castle, followed by Hellraiser Hellworld, Red Riding Hood, and Tristan and Isolde. He had a minor television series The Tudors as Charles Brandon, 1st Duke of Suffolk. The series was commercially well received, and it went on to be nominated for a Golden Globe in 2007 and won an Emmy in 2008. Cavill gave the show credit for bolstering his career. "It's done the most for me to date. Now that there's an audience somewhere in America that's aware of who I am, I have more sell ability because of the Tudors." Entertainment Weekly named him the most dashing Duke and praised his work on the Tudors for displaying charm, depth, and a killer bod. Cavill had been sent to play Superman in McGee's 2004 film Superman Flyby. McGee pulled out of the project and direction was taken over by director Bryan Singer, who recast Brandon Routh as the lead in Superman Returns. Cavill was also the cause of a write-in effort from fans to see him cast as Cedric Diggory in Harry Potter and the Goblet of Fire. The role eventually went to Robert Pattinson. Stephanie Meyer, the author of the Twilight series, was outspoken in favor of Cavill playing the character of Edward Cullen in the Twilight film, calling him her perfect Edward. However, by the time production of the film began, Cavill was too old to play the character, and again the role went to Pattinson. Despite reports that he was a contender for Batman in Batman Begins, Cavill confirmed that he never auditioned for nor was offered the role. In 2005, Cavill was a final choice for the role of James Bond in Casino Royale. The producers and director Martin Campbell were torn between him and Daniel Craig. Reportedly, Campbell supported Cavill, but the producers preferred an older Bond. Craig ultimately landed the role. 15 years later, in 2020, an artificial intelligence device chose Cavill as the optimal successor to Craig, following Craig's retirement from the role following No Time to Die. While appearing in The Tudors, Cavill starred in director Joel Schumacher's horror film Blood Creek and had a supporting role in Woody Allen's comedy film Whatever Works. He went on to play the lead role of Theseus in Tarsem Singh's mythological film Immortals, released November 11th, 2011, and starred alongside Bruce Willis in The Cold Light of Day, released in 2012. On January 30th, 2011, it was announced that Cavill had been cast in the role of Clark Kent and Superman in director Zack Snyder's Man of Steel. Snyder called Cavill the perfect choice to don the cape and S-shield. Entertainment media applauded Henry Cavill on his road to success. On being chosen for the role, Cavill commented, "In the pantheon of superheroes, Superman is the most recognized and revered character of all time, and I am honored to be a part of his return to the big screen." Cavill reprised the role of Superman in Batman vs. Superman: Dawn of Justice, a 2016 sequel which featured a crossover with Batman and Wonder Woman. He attended the San Diego Comic-Con in disguise to surprise the cast of Suicide Squad. Cavill returned as Superman in the 2017 theatrical version of Justice League, which had been reworked by director Joss Whedon after Snyder left the project due to a family tragedy. He appeared again in Zack Snyder's Justice League, which premiered on HBO Max in March 2021 after an intense fan campaign to see the Snyder Cut. His manager, Danny Garcia, said in 2016 that he was working on a new standalone Superman film. Directors Matthew Vaughn and Christopher McQuarrie were reportedly interested. Shortly after the release of Justice League, Cavill revealed he was under contract to play Superman in one more film. In 2015, he co-starred with Armie Hammer in the film version spy series The Man from U.N.C.L.E. In 2018, Cavill co-starred as August Walker in the action spy film Mission Impossible Fallout. Later that year, he starred in the psychological thriller Night Hunter, originally titled Nomis. Cavill has expressed interest in taking over the role of James Bond when Daniel Craig gives it up. On September 4th, 2018, it was announced that Cavill would be portraying the protagonist Geralt of Rivia in the Netflix adaptation of The Witcher. The series premiered on December 20th, 2019. The series had its early premiere on Sluzewick Racetrack in Warsaw on December 18th, 2019. On June 27, 2019, it was announced that Cavill would portray Sherlock Holmes in Legendary Entertainment's film adaptation of the Enola Holmes Mysteries, with Millie Bobby Brown in the eponymous role. On May 13, 2021, it was announced that he would reprise his role in Enola Holmes 2. On May 21st, 2021, it was announced that Cavill would portray the lead role in the reboot of Highlander, although his exact character is unknown. On July 8th, 2021, it was reported that Cavill would join an all-star cast for director Matthew Vaughn's new spy film, Argylle. The same month, an article by Deadline confirmed that he would star in The Rosie Project, directed by Steve Falk and based on the book by the same name, written by Australian author Graham Simpson. Cavill was listed as one of GQ's 50 best-dressed British men in 2012. In December 2013, he was named World's Sexiest Man by British Glamour magazine. The same year, Empire magazine placed him third on their list of the 100 sexiest movie stars of 2013. In early 2008, Cavill became the face of the British fragrance Dunhill. A television commercial for the brand featured a suited-up Cavill walking through Union Jack before boarding a helicopter. A second television commercial featured Cavill driving a car through a deserted London at night and meeting a young woman. Cavill is a spokesman for the Durrell Wildlife Conservation Trust and an ambassador for the Royal Marines charity. He launched the running phase of the Royal Marines 1664 Challenge and took part in the Gibraltar Rock Run 2014. Cavill is described as British and English. He was born in the Crown Dependency of Jersey, an island in the Channel Islands. Cavill resides in South Kensington, London. He was engaged to English show jumper Ellen Whittaker from 2011 until 2012. He speaks some French and Italian, although not fluently. In 2016, Cavill started practicing Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, having been seen training at Roger Gracie's Academy in London. Cavill supports the Jersey Rugby Club. He has been an avid PC gamer since childhood, at one point missing a phone call asking him to play Superman because he was too busy playing World of Warcraft. He credited his experience to playing the Witcher video game series before the show was in production as his motivation to seek out the role of Geralt, I should say. He has also named the Total War series of strategy games to be among his favorites, and in May 2020, it was announced that a new character paying tribute to Cavill and his Witcher character Geralt would be added to Total War Warhammer 2 via DLC. Cavill, Lore Master of Hoeth. Cavill also enjoys the Warhammer 40,000 series of games and fiction, saying he genuinely can't get enough of the lore they have built over the decades. In February 2021, he also teased involvement in a yet undefined Mass Effect adaptation. exception of filmography, and I'm sure accolades, awards, nominations, video games. That was a good one. I enjoyed reading just now about his interest in video games. Huge fan of this guy, and I may or may not have decided to grow my hair out really long to mimic his appearance, all but unsuccessfully, as Geralt of Rivia sometime last year, and I may put a picture up. It didn't go well. But, yeah, I can't wait for Witcher 2, and anything else this guy is in. So, that's all. That's all I got. I hope you enjoyed it. Have a good night. I hope the outside didn't bother you too much. I can hear it. It's noisy out there. It's really, really noisy. And now it's time for me to go hand out some candy. We're cool with the candy, by the way. We get the full-size bars from Costco. So you come to our house, you get full-size bars. The Snickers, the Twix, the Milky Way, the Three Musketeers, the Skittles, the Starburst, and I'm missing other stuff. But yeah, full size here. No cutting corners. We do get them on sale. Okay, I'm going. Bye-bye. Have a good night.